Hello, my dear friends. I'm Ruchika Rawat, a mass media scholar from IGNOU, and today I welcome you to this special interview of Miss Unzila Fatima, who is a reporter and journalist at Suragilaal news channel, Kashipur. Thank you, ma'am, for having yourself for this interview.
Thank you so much, Ruchika, and you can just call me Unzila because you are my old friend, and I would love if you call me Unzila for this interview. And thank you very much for the warm welcome. And hi, everyone who's watching this video.
Okay, Unzila. Let's start this interview on with a simple and yet basic question. The interview's topic is representation of women in Indian mass media. So, my first question is, what do you basically understand by the representation of women in Indian mass
Okay. So when we talk about the representation of women in Indian mass media, we are talking about the standard of women. We are talking about the representation of women as doctors. We are talking about women as engineers. We are talking about women as anchors. We are talking about women as entrepreneurs. So if we talk about women representation in Indian media, we are talking about raising the standard of women. So it's like that if we see a woman doing great things in any news channel, if we see Anjana Kashyap, if we see Rubina Liaquat, so that means that representation of women enhances the ability of families to send their daughter for the same field, to let them achieve their dreams, because nowadays the crime rate is very high with women, and if we want our daughter, if we want our sister, if we want anyone from our family to be in any field like journalism, we can say, so we need a lot of courage to send our family member to the field.
media?
So the representation, the positive representation of women, I would say, will definitely encourage people to send their daughters, and it will ultimately lead to the enhancement of the standards of women in the society.
Okay, that was a great answer with some of the finest examples like Rubina and Anjana Om Kashyap. These are like the face of their channels. I would like to move to the next question. Can you tell me the number and positions of women working in your news channel?
Okay, so there are three women journalists working in our channel, Suragilaal News channel. One is me, the senior anchor and reporter. So I am from the core team, and the two of them are anchors and interns. One of them is just an intern, and the other one is an anchor. So three. We are having a team of about 12 people in the head office at Kashipur and 58 journalists all over the Uttarakhand. So in the head office, we are having three.
Okay. Three are the female reporters and journalists at the channel. That
Yes.
means a good start for this, and I hope they keep growing like this. Anjala, I would like to ask why do you think women are often victimized or objectified by the news media?
This often stems from societal stereotypes, sensationalism in reporting, and a lack of female voices in editorial decisions. We have seen in many organizations, in many big news channels, that women are not offered with the editorial teams, with the not offered with the decisions. Let me just give an example of my own channel. When I joined the office, there was a discussion running in the office. They were discussing, should we offer the position to that girl or should we don't? So I was not the part of the decision. I was sitting on the sofa nearby the table, and I thought, why I am not being asked for the thing that she should be hired or she should not be hired. So I went to the table at the same moment, and I said, "Oh, I am the part of the team. You should have asked me also that we should do this or we should not do this." So I just said that, and they ultimately said sorry and said, please sit, please have a sit, and just say, what do you want to say? What's your opinion on this? So at that time, I have raised my voice to be part of the decision and to get the authority to say something in my organization. I think every woman should do that, and every organization should focus on the fact that women should be the part of the decision making. They should have the power to make decisions for the organization like other employees that are male. So I think this is the main problem with our society, that we often deprive women from making decisions in the organization.
Yeah, and we women only have to do like change the this way of the pattern when
Absolutely, we have to raise the voice for ourselves. Then only others will come to be our strength.
yes, yes. So you are a fine example in this scenario, like you raised your voice, and that's the gist, and it inspires all other women. So, how much percentage of coverage do you think should be given to women journalists and women like in total?
Okay, so if we talk about ideal figure, we should go with 30 to 40% coverages, because we can't just go 50-50. We can't just go, because there are some genres, there are some beats that are not suitable for women. As a woman, I'm saying this. As a women journalist, I'm saying this because I am I am just very much familiar with the field. I am just working in the field. I know the situation. I know the real rocky things that we are facing.
Mm.
So I think 30 to 40%.
Okay, I think for a start it's good 30, at least 40. So it should be 40 at least. So I would like to ask fourth question. Is gender neutral policies or practices being followed at your news institution or not?
Yes, obviously, general neutral policies are followed in our office. Even I'm getting the same salary as my colleague is getting, who is a male journalist, and I will be preferred as much as my male colleague is preferred for a certain news. If, let's say CM Dhami is coming to Kashipur, and I just want to do the interview of him, and my other male colleague wants to do that for the same. So I will definitely get the preference rather than just getting biased with the fact that I am a female. So definitely our channel follows the gender neutral guidelines, but with certain preferences to women.
Oh, wow. So this sounds great. And I mean, encouraging women at your work field is like need of the hour. So the same is happening with you. So I
Definitely.
admire that. What do you think is the role of women contributors as subjects and producers? Like the subject of the news and they being themselves the producers of those news items.
Obviously, women have come a long way, a long, long way. Let's say when I got 10 CGPA in my 10th standard, I got interviewed, and I got a chance to be the subject of the news. Like I was published in the newspaper. I'm saying this, I was published, but it sounds weird, but it happened. Matlab, I got published, and that when I joined the industry, I become the producer. So I am now capable of raising the voice for needy women. Like I can help women by raising the voice against the exploitation that is happening with them. Like there are a lot of cases of domestic violence and dowry. So I can just let them stand in front of the society, let them stand in front of that is happening in the society. So women have come across a long way of becoming subject to producers, and it is very important for every woman to shift their way from subjects to producers. If they don't want to join the industry of journalism, they can go anywhere. They can be a doctor or engineer or anything else they want to be, but they have to go across the pathway of becoming the producer.
Okay, one for both genders, I would like to ask this question. How one can ensure the safety of journalists during or after work hours?
Okay, so we should implement safety protocols for journalists. I'm not just talking about women, I'm talking about both the genders that journalists should feel safe while working, they should feel safe while at home because often we are involved in matters like very sensitive matters, very dangerous matters. Often we do sting operations, and many of the people got just very much anxious, very much, I can say, anger issues with us, like why they have done that, why they have done string operation with that. So we as journalists should have certain safety protocols, and the government, the media organizations should just focus on this. And I think day by day we are getting these safety protocols, and I think if the scenario goes on, we will definitely got a lot of powerful safety protocols for journalists. So if it will happen, then we will definitely feel safe. And every journalist should have their life insured from their organization, from the government also. My colleague passed away in a road accident, and after that, she got help from our channel, and every possible aspect that our MD can do, we have done. And talking about the government, the CM of our state, Uttarakhand, is under communication about this case, and I think he will definitely help her family because she was the only sole earner for her family. So I think this is also a very good thing that we can do for journalists to ensure their life so that their family can be safe after them.
Okay, can you please elaborate a little bit about the safety protocols which are being followed?
Okay. Safety protocols like if a women journalist is going to cover an event. So I think if there is any danger, like there might be any attack, there might be any riot. So I think a police constable should be allotted to that woman to go with her to help her. Or talking about the organization, any organization can definitely hire a bouncer or two to be present with the female journalist or to be present with the male journalist at the place where they need them. They might need them, like riots, and sometimes we have to cover dharna productions, we can say. So at the time, riots can happen. At the time, fights can happen. So at that moment of time, a bouncer should go with them. So I think that can be done by the organization, by the government. Any one of them can do that.
Yeah, yeah, like this should be mandatory, like covering the journalist, him or her, with the one or two bouncer or constable, and other resources should be provided to them.
Yes,
Yes.
like OB van should be provided for female journalists to cover any event if it is happening at night. Like in the daytime, I personally cover the events via scooty. But when it is late and after sunset, so we are provided with the OV van, a driver. So he'll go with us, and then I'll just cover the event. So it's like that.
Yeah, yeah. Like everyone should be in the team sticking together. So it's up to us. As a media working professional, how can you empower women and also cover their problems at the same time?
Okay. So that's how I started my interview. Like I am working as a journalist, and whenever I get to know about any women mistreated, any women having domestic violence, any women getting deteriorated by her family, and the women forcefully getting married with someone. So I definitely raise voice for them because I am a woman. I can feel the pain that they are having better than any male journalist. So if there are female journalists in the society, they can easily understand the problems of the women in the society because a woman can understand a woman better.
Unzila, can you suggest any measures to increase a woman's participation in media from your experience till now?
So, to increase participation of women in the media industry, we should establish mentorship programs and we should do work on flexible working policies and promoting gender equality initiatives. So, elaborating the fact that establishing mentorship programs. So, we should start programs to mentor women, to let them know how the real time experience of this industry works and how they can help women, how they can help themselves, how can they achieve targets. So, we can do mentorship programs and we can establish flexible working hours. Like if a woman wants to do the work from morning 9 to 4 in the evening. So we can have shifts like that. If any women just don't want to be in the field for late nights, so we can just have them for the starting hours of the day. So, and other things, by just promoting, we can also increase the participation of women. Like women should feel like if they are working the same way a male journalist is working, they should get the same salary. We should get the same perks as the other one is getting. So these can be the points to increase participation. Like I've seen in many organizations, even for the same work, women are getting uh, paid less amount as compared to men for the same work. So this should not be acceptable at all.
Most organizations.
Yes, yes, we can say most organizations.
Yeah. So, like knowing the challenges of this field, what factors basically motivated to choose this media? Please.
Okay. So I always wanted to serve the society, and the main ways we consider for serving the society is just choosing civil services or going into the media. So I have gone for the both. I have attempted civil services exam, and unfortunately, I didn't crack that. And then I thought to be the part of the media and just serve the society and simultaneously prepare for the civil services. So I'm doing the same. I just want to serve the society. I just want to help the women in the society. That's why I've chosen this rocky way of journalism.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, journalism, as people think, it's only the face thing and you will get fame and all, but it's not like that. It's like more
It's
to it
a
than that.
very rocky way. We have to cover the events. We just have to be in the field in the 12 in the noon. Like the sun is on our head, and in summers we are covering events. So it's a very, very, very difficult field. If you really want to be the part of the media industry, really want to have the society, then you have to put yourself after everything, after people.
Yeah,
Then only you can work as a journalist.
yeah. Like for people, with people, to people.
Yes, I like democracy.
Yeah. Can you tell any like reasons behind the low number of women leaders in media, like top position?
Okay, okay. So, talking about the reasons, so there are cultural biases. Like many of the people just don't want their daughter to be the part of the industry. It happened with me also. Like I came from a Muslim conservative family, and no one wants me to be the part of the media industry. But I wanted to be the part of the industry, so I have chosen this part and fought with everyone. I just said no. I just want to go, so I will go. Then everyone is now happy with the fact that I'm working with the media industry. So there are cultural biases. that we girls, we women have to fight for, and lack of mentorship. This field is just not noticeable, not known by the students. I think it's just 5 years that we are very much aware about this industry. Before 5 years, there was nothing like media industry. No girl want to be the part of the media industry. It's just a new industry. So it's just growing, and the participation of women is day by day increasing in this industry. And when I joined the industry in a small town like Kashipur, there was no female journalist at that time in the city, in the whole town. No, I was the first one to be the part of the industry.
Oh, wow.
So now there are approx 10 to 15 women working here in Kashipur.
Yeah,
So it's growing. It will definitely grow.
yeah, like one woman can lead other 10 women. So only the
Yes,
starting would
obviously.
be like,
We just have
yes,
to we just have to initiate things.
yeah, yeah, someone has to initiate. You're right. Can you please reveal any kind of gender-based challenges women and women media workers have faced, which the media itself has not like addressed? Please tell.
The first one I would like to address is harassment of women. The second is, as I've already said, pay disparity, lack of promotion opportunities. Like whenever uh, any organization, any MD of any channel wants to promote a person, he will definitely prefer promoting the male one.
Hmm.
He thinks uh, males are as compared to women are more stronger. I are just more. I can say giving the promotion to the male ones. This is the problem. Harassment. Women face harassment everywhere. Whenever I just step out from my house, every woman. I'm not talking about myself. Even Anjana Kashyap goes through harassment. When Robina Liaquat goes through harassment, every woman faces that. So we as women, because we just can't expect this from anyone else to stop harassment. We can just take harassment as a positive thing, and we can just have the strength to slap the person harassing us. That's the main thing we have to do.
Yeah, like unvoiced harassments. Those are not like revealed or talked about. So, women journalists themselves should be talking about them in open so that others would feel encouraged to let their issues resolve like this. So, that's the power of being a journalist.
Yes, absolutely. We have to take stand for ourselves.
Yes. So one interesting question I would like to ask. Do you think while talking about gender inequality, men are often neglected and why?
Okay. So while focusing on women issues is crucial, men also face societal pressures, including talk about female. We like you have listen to certain dialogues like ladies first, and at the same time we talk about gender equality. We want men to be present with us when we are covering any dangerous, and we say we are equal. So that's a contradictory point, I think, for men also. Like every man is not like same. So there are many men which who also just got ignored when it comes to women empowerment. It comes to ladies first. So I think, yeah, this is also the issue with men also.
Yeah, yeah, you are correct. Because if you are talking about gender equality, you can't just say women empowerment. Like both genders should be empowered, both should be like addressed and resolved. That
Yes.
so that you can say that it is gender equality. It's been an amazing interview with you, Unzila. I would like to question the last one. Can you suggest any measures or anything to improve the quality of this research interview, or convey anything to our audience, please?
Okay, engaging with diverse voices and ensuring a safe space for discussion. I have discussed everything that I want to because I feel safe here. I feel safe discussing my points. I just feel safe to put my heart out. I just said what I want to say, but my heart wants to say. So your research is going very well, and it will definitely go very, very, very well if you just continue with the fact that you are providing a safe platform for a discussion and you are just ensuring to inculcate different voices. You are just uh, taking interviews from different people from different places, geographical backgrounds, cultural backgrounds, and channels. I am from a digital channel, and you took my interview, and you can just took interview. You can just take interviews from different uh, as much as you discuss, your research will improve.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Anjana. Anything I think you want to convey something to your audience. Please convey that.
Okay, so I would like to say, please support this girl. She's Ruchika. She's my school friend, and she's a very, very, very nice person. And I would definitely request you all to support her, to help her reach her goals. I would just like to request every woman who is watching the video to just not feel scared of the field of journalism. To just at least try as an intern and then just feel the real time experience of the field. You will definitely love that, and you will definitely not going to leave this field at all because this is a very, very nice field for women because you can help people. You can really help people by choosing this field. And talking about other male watching this video, I'd like to request them all to just let their daughters, sisters, and wives to be the part of the industry and just be their strength. Just don't stop them. Just don't let them feel disheartened. Just let them go and let them fly. Just be their strength. So that's all I want to say.
Hmm. Wow, that was a beautiful answer for this because parents have the most role in this, most of the part they have to play to encourage their daughters to go and achieve their dreams, whatever the field is, so that uh, like the as a country we can progress. Otherwise, we would still struggling with many other issues we also have. So we have to face them. So equality first. So thank you, ma'am, for this interview. I felt so good and grateful to you because you gave such an amazing answer. I hope this interview and this research will be nice and helpful for the audience also. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ruchika, for inviting me for the interview. I feel overwhelmed, and I would like to wish you all the very best for your future endeavors. Thank you.